Hey guys, how's it going today? Welcome back to another episode of the Universim. Yeah, it's been a while, huh? So it's been about 3 weeks since the last episode, and I kind of apologize for how long it's been. Mainly because I potentially could have fit in a video or something within the past 3 weeks, but to be totally honest, it's not that great trying to record and also edit and all of that stuff while I'm working. It's just too much. So anyway, we are back though, and I'm on my week off, so that means I'm also going to be streaming as well. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead. I hope that you guys have had a fantastic past 3 weeks. It's also been crazy. I've been, keeping track of the channel too, and we've gained quite a few subscribers too. So thank you guys so very much. So I've got a couple of ideas now that we're back. So basically, with how the new buildings work, we can basically go all the way back to the Stone Age with certain buildings and stuff. So we could potentially, absolutely just restart from a destroyed civilization. As long as, of course, we have enough nuggets or something on the lines of that. So I've been trying to brainstorm a couple of ideas on how to destroy your civilization without absolutely crippling it, because let's face it, if I was just to destroy everything, then we would just have bodies all over the place. People would start dying from sickness, and it would just be terrible. And chances are we wouldn't really even have like 2 nuggets at the end of it that we could theoretically recreate or reproduce with. So I've been trying to think of a means of destroying the planet without actually destroying the planet. And I think I might have an idea. So we're going to try that out. And I think that's going to be kind of this part of the season is going to be us just trying to problem solve this, and also just try to recreate our civilization from the ground up. So basically, my idea here is we've got plenty of food, as you can see. But what happens if we just slowly decrease the amount of food that we have? Theoretically, people would stop, stop living because they don't have any food. So I think that is going to be the best way of controlling it. But the thing is, though, is that we're going to have to do it in a really slow manner. And I'm going to be shooting for getting to around, I don't know, I don't know if I want to decrease it all the way down to, let's say, 20, 2 nuggets or something like that. I'm thinking closer to maybe 50. Potentially, possibly. But it's going to really depend on what sort of things we can do. So yeah. Alright, so I guess we'll get started with destroying some farms, just to see how this will affect certain things. So we're just going to go ahead. Actually, should I be turning these off? Let's go ahead and turn these off for right now. And then this one we can just go ahead and salvage. Yeah. So also, there's been a couple of some interesting information coming out about the Universim. So one of the interesting things is that food is currently broken. So this is something that the developers know about now. And so I guess I was kind of right about it. It seems like it's actually been in the game for quite a while. Farms and other food producing things are not actually producing as much food as they should be. And so that's one of the reasons why a lot of people have been having issues trying to begin the game and stuff like that. So basically, it seems to affect the game a whole lot more at the very beginning, and it makes it so that it's very hard to get a growing population with how little food things create. So hopefully that gets fixed in the next patch. It sounds like it's already been fixed for the next patch, so we'll get to see how that goes. Hopefully it is actually improved and fixed and all that good stuff. The other thing is they haven't made too much announcements about the way the expeditions are changing, but they will be changed. I'm kind of, there's a couple of worries that I have, obviously. I've talked about this before, but I don't really like the idea of discovery points just growing automatically. That doesn't seem really to be that fun. But if that is what they choose to go down, then it's a little unfortunate. But hopefully, maybe there's a little bit of control on it. But I guess we'll have to see what kind of happens. Let's see here. What's a couple of more announcements? I feel like there's a little bit more, but I'm not entirely certain off the top of my head. So yeah, I am really glad to see all of you guys still enjoying the series, though. And I look forward to whatever more series or seasons we do of this game and some other games too. As you guys might know, a new game called Humankind is coming out really soon. And it is a game that I've been watching for a while, and it looks really good and looks really interesting. And it's kind of like a, not really necessarily a city builder, but it's more like a civilization builder almost. So it's more about building a civilization and running the civilization than it is about placing individual buildings, you could say. So that's going to be a game that's going to be pretty interesting, and I plan to play it either for YouTube or do it as a couple of streams or something on the lines of that. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if there's much more to say about that. I think that comes out in August. So August 17th, it seems. So that is when I will be able to play it. Okay, so we haven't been seeing a decrease in food. So maybe let's just continue turning these off. So we'll just continue shutting these off until we really see a decrease. Okay, that will probably be fine. Also, not to mention as well, a lot of the stuff's going to end up getting destroyed anyway, because we're going to lose engineers, we're going to lose a whole bunch of people. So it's, yeah, it's not going to be too great for our civilization. I guess we'll also start turning off some fishing piers too. And in fact, some of these fishing piers might not be as... Actually, nope, our fish populations are still doing really well. We'll go ahead and turn these off. I think we should be okay if we turn all of them off, because these don't really supply too much food. So let's go ahead and just do that. Alright, so all of our fishing piers are now turned off entirely, so we've lost that food income. So hopefully that helps out. We also have an infected zone. So this is something that we're trying to avoid by doing it this way. Whether or not it's going to be successful or not, well, that's going to be up for debate. Also, these things are really not doing that well. Like, I mean, they're probably going to end up getting destroyed anyway, so it's okay, but it's a little unfortunate. Okay, we've got an approaching blizzard. Let's go ahead and sound the alarm, get everybody inside. Actually, you know what? No, we are not going to get everybody inside, because we're looking at the end of the world here. We're losing food, so that's good. We've still got a ton of it, though. I mean, we've got enough for the whole population twice, so this is gonna be... it's gonna take a while. I'm not really sure on what the best way of losing food is, other than using locusts, but we can't actually control those anyway, so there's really no point in trying to. Alright, so we've got the blizzard happening. And we've got quite a few nuggets dying. We still are staying at about the same population, though. Wait, how are these still growing food? Well, that's weird. What the heck? Well, I mean, I guess we'll lose it anyway because there's nothing harvesting it, right? I guess maybe the modern day farms just run automatically even when they're powered off? This is a little strange. But it does seem like we're actively losing food, so I guess we're okay. I don't really know. This is the first time I've seen this happen. But it really does seem like they're still running. Yeah, this is weird. Yeah, what the heck? It actually harvested? I don't understand. I don't get it. But we've got nuggets getting infected right now. Sounded like we had a nugget that jumped off a bridge. That was weird. At least we have this turtle. Turtle. Look at him go. He's living his life to the best of his abilities. Such a good turtle. Maybe we should turn off all of the garrisons too? Alright, let's go ahead and do that. So all of the garrisons to be turned off. We don't really have that many garrisons, so it's honestly not the worst thing. But it is a certain amount of food supply that we will not have anymore. Alright, so are people starting to get a little too hungry? Seems like it is happening. But there's still a lot of food. So I don't think really we're going to be seeing that much of a decrease yet. But we are seeing the population go down a little bit. I was kind of expecting it to go down faster. But I also I didn't realize we had so much food stored up. So I think it looks like we have about one more whole year of food, at least stored up. Then next year, next season, we will have an actual amount. We will actually have like a decrease in the amount of supply of food. And then hopefully we'll see the population start going down. We've got a lot of chemicals, though. Lots of chemicals. So it turns out, I never actually started supplying us with fuel. So that probably is something we should have done, but that's okay. We're just going to be losing our vehicles pretty soon. These are going to actually need to be destroyed anyway. So we'll just go ahead and destroy them now. Because we're going to have to rebuild these as the medieval version. Unless, actually, we might be able to skip the medieval version. Depending on how our manufacturing goes. We'll go and salvage all of this. Give our nuggets some work before the inevitable comes. Okay, so we're finally getting to the point when we have less food than we have nuggets. So, hopefully, we will see a decline in our population. And then, chances are a lot of stuff's gonna go bad. We're probably going to, when the population starts decreasing by quite a bit, we're probably going to see a lot of buildings start falling apart. So, we'll kind of see what happens. Now, I do have to say as well, I mean, we're still going to have a lot of resources, as long as the warehouses stay up, because I think if those get destroyed, we lose those resources. So, we'll kind of see what happens. Yeah, I'm not really too sure, because I've never done this before, so I've never tried to rebuild after this sort of event. Alright, so finally our food is really decreasing now. Population still has not really been touched yet, it seems. It still is averaging around 1,200. It seems to not really be changing much. But the food is definitely decreasing. That's good. Chances are really not going to see much difference in this episode. So, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Alright, guys. I think this is about as much as I can do right now. So in the next episode, hopefully we can actually get this down to 0 and actually start limiting our population growth and try to decrease the amount of population that we have. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys liked this video, then please hit that like button. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, anything of the sorts, please leave them in the comments down below. And as always, if you guys are brand new to the channel and you guys like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would also like to just make a quick announcement as well that I'm going to be streaming basically every single day for the next week or so. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and do so. It's just at Bluebarry BN on Twitch. And there's also going to be a link in the description like there always is. So yeah. Look forward to seeing you guys at those, and look forward to some more videos as well. Have a fantastic day, guys, and I will see you guys in the next episode.